Hello everybody, I know it's been a long time since I've made a tutorial, but today I'm going to be showing you how to make a small shooter game with a cannon and enemies that randomly spawn. Now, what you're going to want to do when you get to your home page with your Scratch account created, you go to your folder and you just press create new project, if it will load. Then when it's done loading into the new project, I need to delete something from my tabs. Alright, now, when you're here, we're going to have to create the sprite for this. So what you're going to do is you're going to delete Scratch Cat. Bye, Scratch Cat. Sorry, buddy. And we're going to create a little guy that's going to hold the gun. So we're going to create a circle. And this is the little guy. Now we're going to need to create his cannon. So with the circle centered on the thing, you create his cannon. So we're just going to make a square, another square on top of that to make it look like a nozzle. Now we don't want him to look all plain, we want him to look cool. So maybe we should actually change this and thin it up so it looks like a hand, and make this the cannon. I've changed my mind on what he's gonna look like. Now we're gonna do this, and we're gonna copy paste, thin that up, stretch it out a bit, and put it on top. See, now it looks like he's holding a small little box that can shoot bullets. Let's give him some eyeballs. We don't want him to look plain. So let's just make a circle, color that in a nice dark color. Like, not quite black, but not quite that light. Make it sideways, because he's sideways for this to work when we're doing directions. There we go. Copy, paste. Bullseye right here. There. Now let's give him some dimension. So let's send his arms all the way to the back. And make them slightly darker than the rest of his body. There we go. Look, doesn't that give him some dimension? Now that we've made our little guy, we're going to make it so he follows the mouse cursor. Like wherever your mouse is pointing, he will point towards it. So we're going to grab when green flag clicked, go to control, grab forever, go to motion, point towards mouse pointer. Now, look, now he follows our mouse. We want to make it so he can move too. So we're going to copy this. Oh, not add comment. Oops, my bad. We're going to copy it, which is just duplicating it. Duplicate. Slap. In there. And now we're going to go to control again and go to grab the if then else block and just put that between itself like 4 times. So then you have 1, 2, 3. And we're just going to grab if then for the last one. Now we're going to go to sensing, not touching mouse pointer. When space key is pressed, we're just going to put that in there. We're going to make it so when he presses the up arrow, he moves upward by, change Y by 10. There. Now watch this. Although I think it would be better if it was the W key, so then it's, easier to use. Alright, now we press the W key, he moves up. Now we're just going to do that for everything else. So we're going to do down, which is going to be A. It's going to be S. Never mind. Where's S? There we go. And we're going to grab this and do -10. -10. Watch this. Now I can move up and down. We want to move left and right too, don't we? Can't do that. I'm a little tired. I woke up like an hour ago, so I'm sorry if I sound crappy. change y by 10. Would that work? No, that goes the wrong way. You make it so he goes negative 10. So then he moves this way. There we go. So right now he moves really fast, which is okay for now. We'll change it later. Now we gotta make it so he moves only, since this one is D, we make it 10. And look, now we're gonna recap. Forever, if, then else, W is pressed, change Y by 10. If S is pressed, change Y by negative 10. If A is pressed, change X by negative 10. And if D is pressed, change X by 10. So now watch this. He moves, although he moves pretty fast. We can make him move slower later. So now that we have him, moving around, we're gonna want him to have something to shoot, So let's make a little. Yeah, we want to make something like a little ball that he can shoot out of his thing. Now we're gonna just make a nice little ball in a new sprite. Just a nice perfect ball. Not as big as him, slightly smaller. That is perfect. So now that we have the ball, we kind of make it so whenever he clicks the button, it comes out of his cannon. So we're just gonna, when green flag is clicked, forever, if clicked, we're gonna do if clicked instead of space, so it's more practical. Oh, where is it? Mouse down. Forever if mouse down. Create clone of myself. We also want it to always follow the player. You'll know this. You know why later. Just give me a second. Go to sprite 1. We should probably rename this player, shouldn't we? There we go. Player. Now, when it forever goes to player. So now whenever I click, it creates a clone of itself. We can hold it down, and it will forever create a clone of itself. But we want it not to always create a clone of itself. We don't want it to constantly do that. So we're gonna put a wait 1 second block in there, so it doesn't continuously do it. Look, you gotta wait 1 second before you can shoot again. Although 1 second's a little too long. How about like half a second? There we go. That's better. Now, the bullet currently doesn't go anywhere, and we want it to hit enemies and fly out of the cannon. So what we're gonna do is we're also gonna duplicate this again, take out the go-to player block, and go over to motion. And then we're gonna grab always point towards mouse pointer. Now what this will do is it will make it so whenever you shoot something, it will go in the direction that we want. So now when we gotta go to when I am clone. When I start as a clone. Here we go. We're gonna go control. We don't want it to just stay at the edge. We want it to disappear when it touches the edge. So repeat until touching edge. Touching edge, and we're gonna go to motion. And we're gonna go to move 10 steps. And then after it hits the edge, it's gonna delete itself. Delete this clone. Now let's test it. Look, he's shooting it. But wait, the bullet is still on his head, and it's really distracting. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hide the main bullet that sits on top of him. And when it starts as a clone, it's gonna show. Let's test that. Look, he's shooting bullets. Although they're on top of him, which looks a little ugly, so let's just move it to the back real quick. Now he shoots bullets. They may be a little off from his cannon, but that's fine. Nobody's really gonna pay notice to that. We're gonna make the bullets look less like grapes, so let's just change the color real quick. Let's make them nice dark red. How about that? That's nice. Now, I feel like we need something, to shoot at, so he doesn't get lonely. Let's create something that he can shoot at. Now we're gonna make a small enemy. This enemy is just gonna look really evil. So we're gonna make him a nice green color. That's wrong. That's way too big. Size it down. There, now we have a circle that we can shoot at. But we gotta make the circle look, more menacing. So let's just give it a couple eyeballs. A little too skinny. Let me just widen them up a bit. Right now, he looks very friendly, but we're gonna make him look menacing. Here we go. Let's give him some angry eyes. There, he looks pretty evil. Now, we're gonna make it so he's gonna create clones of himself, and they're just gonna appear everywhere. And when he touches the clones, and when he shoots the clones will disappear. And when he touches them, he takes damage. We'll do that in the next video. So I'm gonna grab a one green flag clicked block. It's gonna say clone myself, 10 times. Let's say 10 times. And he's gonna. Oh, I didn't put clone myself in there. I'm stupid. Clone myself. And the clones are just randomly gonna scatter across the page with random position. Look, they're everywhere. They're evil. And we're gonna make it so when you shoot them, they die. So when I start his clone, go to random position, and forever if shot by these guys. Wait, I should probably make it so. So now that we've created the enemies, we need to make it so the bullets disappear when they also touch the enemies. So I think we should also go grab an ore block when we're doing this and make it so when he touches the bad guys. Oh, that's not right. Oops. When he touches the bad guys, the bullets also disappear. Now watch. Look, they disappear when they touch the enemies. Now we're gonna make it so the enemies disappear. How are we gonna do that again? Alright, we're gonna duplicate this just for reasons that I'm gonna tell you later. We're just gonna take that out, take this out. When touching sprite 1, Oh no, I'm getting confused, aren't I? Let's just see how it works when we do touching sprite 2. It's gonna delete itself. Will this work? No. Huh. I might have forgotten how to do this correctly. Okay, I have hit a roadblock. I don't know what to do next. I forgot how to do this. I'm gonna have to. I'll be back. I'm gonna have to look at my notes real quick. All right, so it turns out nothing was wrong with the code. I'm just an idiot, and when you shoot them, they do die. Look at him. Well, this one doesn't because he's the original, but all the other ones do. I was just being an idiot. Look, it works. Now that we've figured this out, we can make it so this guy, the first guy, disappears, and because he's invincible and you can't kill him, so we're just gonna go to hide, and we're gonna go show when it creates clone. See, now they're everywhere, and you can shoot them, and they disappear. Now I think we should make a score system and stuff. So when you shoot the guys, we gotta make a new variable for this, by the way. We go to make variable, we're gonna do for all sprites, and we're gonna go to, we're just gonna call it score. And the, oh wait, never mind. Set score to 0. Oh, that's my variable. Got it. Oh, shoot. Score. Change score by 1. Look, now it changes score by 1. And you can kill them, and they disappear. And you gain scores. Yay! Now, in the next video, I'm gonna make them move towards you. And, you shoot them, they hurt you. You shoot them, you kill them, they touch you, they hurt you. If you are killed multiple times, you die. Like, if you're hit multiple times, you die. Yes. So, that's it for today's video, or part 1 of the video. I hope you enjoyed it a lot. I hit a roadblock, and it was terrible. But turns out I was just being an idiot, and nothing was wrong with it. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope you liked the video. Bye-bye. I will see you again.